You might be wondering, is my Google Ads Manager doing a good job of managing my account? And if that's the case, you're going to love this video because I'm going to give you 3 quick and easy ways to check if your Google Ads Manager is doing a great job of managing your account. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to check the geolocation targeting of your Google Ads campaigns, because as you can imagine, if your campaigns are targeting the wrong location, this can be a very costly issue. Now this is a typical problem which I see in many accounts, so it's one of the first things that I look at when I'm reviewing a new account. So I'm going to show you how to check these settings now. So once you're logged into your Google Ads account, you can navigate to the locations sections by selecting the option on the left sidebar. And in this example, it's good to look at the largest date range possible to get an idea of which locations have been targeting throughout the span of your campaign. And you want to select user location report, and this is going to give you a breakdown of all of the users and their locations that have been targeted by your ads. So you select the user location report, and it's going to give you a breakdown of all of the locations your ads have been shown in. Now, in this example, this account, this client account that we're looking at, was designed to target Australia only. So this business should be targeting Australia only. But the initial manager who set up the account didn't quite set up the location targeting correctly. So we can see here that these ads have shown in the United States, which they shouldn't be showing in New Zealand, Malaysia, the UK, India, South Africa, Indonesia. So we can see all of these different locations where the ads have been shown, and we can also see a breakdown of the cost. So we can see that in the United States, $50,000 was spent on ads, and in Malaysia, for example, $200, in India, $164. So we can see a breakdown of all of the clicks, impressions, and costs that are associated with these locations. So this is a very important problem to fix in accounts, and it really does tell you if the account is being managed effectively. Now, the reason this is very easy to overlook is because the settings which dictate exactly where your ads will show can be quite easy to overlook. So I'm just going to show you that now. If you select settings in the left navigation bar, then select a campaign that you would like to review the settings of, then select locations. And when you open up locations, you'll see that there's an option for location options. When you select location options, you'll see a number of choices. So what you would ideally like to target is people in or regularly in your targeted locations. So that's the optimal setting for ensuring that your ads only show to the locations that you've selected. In this case, Australia. Now, the default setting is people in or who show interest in your targeted locations. And that happens to be the recommended option, but it's not the option that I recommend or experienced Google Ads managers recommend, because that's the option where your ads show in a wide variety of countries that you do not possibly want to target. So this is why this is quite an easy mistake for some Google Ad managers to make, and this is how you can check if it's done correctly. Okay, so the second thing that we're going to look at is negative keywords. A very common problem that I see within accounts that haven't been managed effectively as they could be is a lack of negative keywords. And what negative keywords do is prevent your ads from showing for non-relevant search terms. So to check that, what we're going to do is click on the Keywords tab. And then after clicking on the Keywords tab, we're going to select negative keywords. Now what you should see here is a long list of terms that have been negative matched within the negative keywords column. If you don't see a large number of keywords displayed within this section, then that is possibly an indication that the account needs more attention in this area to stop your Google Ads budget from being wasted. Now, if you don't see terms within this area, there is one other section where there may be negative keywords within your account. So to access that, select Tools and Settings, and then navigate over to Negative Keyword Lists. And this is where the account manager can create lists of keywords to apply to campaigns that will save your budget and stop it being wasted on non-relevant terms. So if you haven't seen any negative keywords in the previous section and you're not seeing any lists in this section, then alarm bells should be ringing, and that's a clear sign that the account needs some attention in these areas and might not be managed as effectively as it could be. So the third and final thing that we're going to look at now is the device bid adjustments for your campaign. And quickly, what these do effectively is adjust your bids according to the device being used by your potential customer who's going to be viewing your ad and then going through to your website. And as the performance is generally quite different depending on the device they're using, if they're using a computer or if they're using their mobile phone, the performance is going to be very different, and therefore to maximize the profitability of your campaigns, it's good to adjust those bids depending on what device they're using. So in order to check to see if this is being done within your campaigns, just select one of the campaigns when you're in the campaigns view, and then select devices. And what you'll see here is a breakdown of the devices, mobiles, tablets, computers, and you'll see if they've been added bid adjustments which are put in there to, in this example, bid less for mobiles, which have a lower conversion rate than tablets or computers. And these reductions help to improve the profitability of the campaigns. So if you're looking in this section of your campaign and you're not seeing any bid adjustments, it would be good to check with your ads manager, is there a good reason for that? And if not, there is a potential that this area needs more attention, and there could be improvements here in the way the account's being managed and to improve the profitability of your campaigns. So those are the 3 quick and easy ways of checking if your Google Ads Manager is doing a good job of managing your account. I hope you found this video useful. If you have found it useful, feel free to subscribe and you'll receive additional tips in reviewing your Google Ads and other marketing campaigns. And also feel free to give the video a like. If you need any help in reviewing your accounts and would like the accounts to be reviewed by an expert, then feel free to get in contact with us. Just send us an email to contact@optimizelab.com. Thanks for watching.